Thank you very much. I would like to start the proceedings of the function today. Of Liberal Party to have such an esteemed gathering of people from the subcontinent. This is the longest serving Liberal Party councillor in Parramatta.
In Australia.
In Australia, okay. Oh, sorry, my apologies. I've got it up here, but sorry. I couldn't read it. Okay. Now, Tony has been awarded Order of Australia Medal for serving the community and local government in 1995. We could not find a better candidate in Granville except Tony Issa. So ladies and gentlemen, here we are today to support Tony Issa. What we need to do, what I found out today, that in Granville we have 1,500 families from the Indian subcontinent, from Pakistan, Sri Lanka, India, everywhere. One thing we are going to take from here tonight is that every single person we know, every single sphere of influence we can do, what we need to do is we need to get this message across that come 26th, we need to get Tony Issa in the evening in the Parliament of New South Wales. I would also like to welcome today the honorable guests here from our Liberal Party. Please welcome David Clark, Honorable David Clark. We have Honorable Matthew Mason Cox. We have people from Pakistani and Indian community, those who have made elaborate contributions in relation to not only the settlement of themselves, but also for the settlement of their fellow beings, and have supported the cause of business.
A terrible, terrible situation. We have electricity prices increasing. We now have Gillard saying, when she previously promised that there would be none, she has now said that there will be a carbon tax, and that is going to instantly put up our bills. The average family by something like $500 a year. It's going to put up the price of petrol, a minimum of 6.5 cents a litre, and the prices are going to increase and increase and increase. And Keneally has given her wholehearted support to that carbon tax. So this is the situation we have in New South Wales. No wonder former Labor premiers have dumped on the present government. Bob Carr has dumped on them. Morris Yemmer has said it's one of the worst governments that we've had in history. Nathan Rees has said it's one of the worst governments we've had in history. The former treasurer, Labor treasurer of New South Wales, Michael Costa, every few days there's another article in the newspapers where he's attacking the government that he was once part of as the worst government that there has ever been in the history of New South Wales. And even Keneally herself has admitted that it is a lousy government. She says that they've taken their eye off the ball. She says that they were too self-engaged. Well, she is dead right. So the situation is we will have an occasion in a few days to bring an end to this disastrous government. And friends, I ask you to keep in mind that when you do vote in this seat of Granville, that you vote for Tony Issa. Gentlemen, welcome here tonight. As I say, the 26th of March is a big day for the people of New South Wales, and I hope a big day for the Liberal Party and a big day for Tony Issa, the next member of the Senate of Granville. Thank you.
He's not from Lebanon, but I don't consider he's from Lebanon. I think all the Indian people, if they know any politician in Western Sydney, around Granville area, Parramatta area, Tony is the man. Tony is the man. Who will give us all support to Tony Issa? All support, 24 hours. Whatever he will ask, we are for him. And thank you very much for that. And this party, our friends are standing here, look how they are standing, and this function is all sponsored by those people. And it's not a 100% sponsor, it's 200% sponsor. 100% this and 100% their vote. And that's the main thing. And in this room, it's very, very important. I don't want to name the name. In this room, there are some Labour people who are Labour members. Tony, sir, they are here, came you to vote you. That's a big thing. And yeah, there are people sitting here who are going to vote you and they are Labour members. And there's the turning point in the Labour Party. There's the turning point in the Labour Party. Thank you very much, all of you. Thank you very much.
Very good job from the Master of Ceremonies. It certainly is a great pleasure to be here with my colleagues tonight. May I just acknowledge again the Honourable David Clark, who's a very, very senior person in the Liberal Party in New South Wales, and a man with a great tradition of supporting communities across New South Wales, particularly in the ethnic area. So to have you here tonight, representing the Indian subcontinent, here with all of us, is certainly a privilege and something that we certainly look forward to developing over time. I also acknowledge, of course, Ray Williams, who is a very important person in our lower house. We call it the bear pit, just because the lower house in New South Wales is not as dangerous as the upper house where David and I live. But having said that, Ray does a magnificent job as Parliamentary Secretary for Western Sydney and is a very, very close confidant of Barry O'Farrell. And may I just say on behalf of Barry, it certainly is our pleasure to represent him here tonight in support of a magnificent candidate here in the wonderful city of Granville.
On behalf of Harris Park Chamber of Commerce, we extend our support to the Honourable Tony Issa, the member of Liberal in this area. Tony is a very respectable man, and this is shown by the presence of the gathering here today. It's not respectable among the Indians, but it's very respectable among the Pakistanis, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, and Middle Eastern countries as well. Tony is a man of principle. Tony has the ability to lead us in a situation where it is very critical, and he has demonstrated this by his presence when there was a trouble among Indian community in Harris Park. Tony was the guy who literally came out on the street and said, "Don't worry, I'm going to back you up." That was a big strength to us, and from there onwards, we have decided that we're going to support Tony. Tony has gained his recognition by supporting us, and in that we show our full faith in Tony. We would like to support Tony to all extent possible, and if any time in the future, we will stand with him. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, I look around, could I call you my friend, my family? Because this is how I feel tonight. I look around, I remember a lot of faces from 2008 till today. From 2008 till today, I haven't lost contact with you guys. Every time I come to Harris Park, I feel like coming to my own place. I feel like talking to my own family, to my own friend. It's very important for me to be tonight. The reason for gathering tonight is to assure you that I'll be in contact with you, not for during the election, I'll be in contact with you after the election. This is my commitment to you, not only for a short time, my commitment to you is for a very, very long time. This is how I can see it. Be here for you when you need me. I'm here to tell you that the Liberal government is not going to take you for granted. The Liberal government to provide service you deserve. The Liberal government to acknowledge your contribution. After 26th of March, to meet again with you, probably in this function here, to celebrate together the way. I'd like to thank you very much.